The Ace Inline Scope plugin comes bundled with Harrison Mixbus and Mixbus32C, and apart from looking incredibly cool, can actually be a very useful tool for improving your mixes. So let's jump straight in and have a look at what the actual plugin looks like. Now, as you can see, a visualization of the waveform of each of the individual tracks pops up in the mixer view. Very useful as a different way to approach looking at a session file. I actually find it more intuitive than the left-right thing. However, we can also use this plugin to actually make mix decisions. So let's look at the snare top mic, for example. I've put in an instance before any processing and then an instance after my compressor. I'm going to apply more and more compression by pulling down the threshold, and we'll see exactly what happens to the transients within that snare drum track. So let's have a look. Okay, so I'm going to start pulling down this threshold on the limiter now. And you'll notice that the transients are not creeping through. So we can push back up to match the level. So you'll notice there that just by looking at this, we can see a little bit of extra information as to how that snare drum is being managed, how it's becoming more consistent. Now, I'm not suggesting for any moments that you should not listen, because you absolutely must listen when mixing, but additional metering information is always useful when used correctly. I've applied an instance to the master bus. Now, let's just say we're in an unusual studio or working on headphones, or maybe we're just not that confident at mixing. We can apply an instance of the Ace Inline Scope after our master fader to see what the output waveform is going to look like. Now, this can give us a good indication of how loud to put our drums and our vocals. So let's take an example where the drums are just too loud. You'll see it looks very spiky on the inline scope. So I can pull that down. Let's say we've pulled our drums down too far. Not enough drums are visible on that scope. So the Ace Inline Scope is a really great tool for giving us extra visual clues that allow us to hone in on the issues that our mix might have and help us actually create the mix that we want using our ears. If you want to know more about the Inline Scope or any of the other amazing tools that come bundled with Harrison Mixbus and Mixbus32C, get yourself over to harrisonconsoles.com, download a free trial, find out more, and I will see you all next time.